So once again, C for Capital is sponsoring this episode, the season finale of DNM Cast, and he's only got one thing to say again. Empty pockets never held anyone back. Should I elaborate?
Wait, is that it?
No,
Okay.
Only empty heads and empty hearts can do that. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Big things are coming for the C for Capital and D&M collaboration. This is just the beginning. Thank you for the season.
That is beautiful.
That was so wholesome.
I didn't
My
expect
heart
that.
is heavy right now.
C for
I've
Capital
got
is the
goosebumps.
GOAT.
I've
He
actually-
is a legend. There's a thing that we have to touch on with C for Capital. He hasn't asked us to say this, and he probably won't like us saying it, but he doesn't have to do any of this. There's a very minimal ROI for him just because he's not promoting his business. He doesn't want to promote his business. He's investing in us, which is a testament to him and his character. So yeah, we're very grateful, Seamus. And you're right, there are big things coming for us that we can't touch on yet, but we're very excited. And
Last night, he's like, "Do you want some tanning lotion?" And I'm like, "For what?" He's like, "Your face." I put it on my face.
oh my God. All right. What's going on? What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the season finale of episode 1 of DNM Cast. It's been a ride.
It has been.
And we are,
Season 1.
all full swing motion for season 2. So yeah, no, we're excited to get into it. We got some good content to give you guys this week, and yeah,
Yeah. It's gone pretty quickly.
Luke's looking orange.
10. Oh, no, I look good. So at our 10th episode, it's gone pretty quick. And we just want to do like a bit of a recap on it all, talk about some topics.
Recap our guests that we've had, and what they taught us.
A send off into the new beginning.
And obviously, we're relatively new to this. I mean, I think we're getting better with each episode. So, like, we look back on the old episodes and we just think, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
dude.
Honestly.
Have you gone back to the TikTok clips and watched like all the real early ones, like the ones that went real
Yeah.
viral?
It's kind of
I
like
can't
hard
even
to
them.
watch.
Yeah, I can't watch it.
Even now, I can't even
It
rewatch.
was only
it.
2 months ago. I just still can't watch it.
It makes me understand the hate comments.
It's also the crack of dawn on a Tuesday morning, so bear with us. We've just rolled out of bed straight to the studio, so we're gonna try to.
What's with the
our
early
best.
mornings?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm up early every morning.
Shut up. You wake up at like 1
And Diezel, would you like to remove your headgear?
on my headgear.
Wow.
No. Honestly, Mick and Ned Lester fucking inspired me.
He shaved it all off last night. He had the flowing locks, and now he's he's going commando style, baby. Let's go.
Do you like the way it looks in the camera?
Not right now. Now wait, let me.
For this one, we're going to go straight into some, I guess, topics sent in by you guys. These aren't Big Brother advices. We're doing that again later. But these are just some conversation starters. And I think a few of them are kind of funny. So the first one is like, resonates with us. Is it weird to call a guy cute? Diezel gets called cute about 5 times a day.
I don't like it.
But
I feel like it's like something that a girl says to a guy that doesn't find them hot
attractive, yeah.
or attractive.
But you do get called cute a fair bit.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. Is it weird? Do you find it weird?
No, I just deal with it. I find it's like a nice way to say you're ugly.
She's literally like complimenting you, saying you're cute. How
I know.
How did you say?
I don't know. Yeah. Who's complimenting me?
That was just what I said. Did Diezel?
Anyway, that's
It's 8 a.m. on a fucking Tuesday morning.
yeah, we have that. Thoughts on the current hookup culture?
Oh, I feel like there's a lot of societal pressure to go out and hook up with people.
Well, I think that's just how it's going to be if you go clubbing. That's just what it's made for. But
It's
like
always been.
outside of clubbing, where it's just like you're inviting people over to hook up, that's where the problem lies, I think.
It was a deep question.
Going, like clubs wise and like bars wise, going out, there's always going to be a culture of hook up.
I think it's fine though. Like
that's fine, and there's nothing wrong with that.
yeah.
But I think the problem does lie where it's like people are getting too used to just inviting people over to hook up and giving people the wrong ideas just to hook up, all that kind of shit. So, next topic is, well, this is a person asking us to dive into like footy content, and I think we can use it as a, I guess, springboard to explain why we're kind of steering clear of that, because it would be. I was having this conversation with the Marmalade boys yesterday. It would be easy for us to almost get pigeonholed into footy content, and like really easy for us to pull footy players as guests and talk footy, but that's almost not what we want to do.
Yeah.
Like I think there's a time and place for footy chat.
And I also think there's so many podcasts that do it well.
Yeah.
for us to then not want to compete with in a way.
And we just play footy. Like, we don't know the ins and outs. We don't know like everything else. We're just players.
Yeah.
So it'd just be, I don't know. We're not too interested in doing that. We can, if there's a time and place for a specific question, or if we have a guest on that knows footy, like that's different, but we're not going to focus it all around footy.
I think we have a couple football players that we would get on.
Yeah.
But
we have
obviously,
one or two, well, 2 or 3, sorry, that we are targeting and trying to get on. But like to talk about the off-field stuff, not footy.
Yeah.
So
it's probably not something that I'd be interested in either, to be honest. Like I'm probably not, a footy fanatic. I just like playing. But yeah, I feel like with footy content, it's big in Melbourne, but I feel like you definitely pigeonhole yourself to just Melbourne. Like you can't take it international. You can't really take it around Australia.
And it takes it like away from our certain target audience in a way.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like I feel like some girls maybe might like not enjoy it as much as what we talk about now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like it's definitely a different target audience. Probably not something that I'm interested in talking about. I like talking about, all the ins out of, men's mental health. Talk about when we have good guests on, see their come up stories and all that. Footy is probably not of interest to me, to be honest.
Yeah.
you guys should discuss where you guys want to be in the next couple of years, career-wise.
I had this conversation recently.
Career-wise. Obviously, I have a lot of aspirations to play footy at the highest level I can. I'd love to keep building my individual brand away from the podcast. I'd like to build the podcast. Definitely footy and social media are probably my 2 big ones right now.
Yeah. I really want to get into social media properly, like obviously doing this, but like obviously you guys have a good brand. I'm slowly getting there. But I just want to get into
I like your dancing TikToks.
Yeah, I honestly.
Wow, you need to keep doing that.
Yeah,
That's
we did
really
one
well.
last night. It was actually funny at Macca's. All these guys were like watching us.
Yeah, so
That's brave.
No, I really want to get into real estate, honestly. Not like selling houses, like having like properties and all that. I think that would be really fucking. I just want to be rich, man. I just want to have a house and have it paid off. You know what I mean? I reckon that's my dream.
Diesel with money is a fucking dangerous equation.
So dangerous.
Imagine you just have so much time and so much money. You'd fucking do weird shit, bro.
Because when you're left unattended,
I'd be really good. I feel like I'd probably not be rich because I'd have too much money to give away. I'd just give it to all my family.
No, you just spend it on weird shit, I reckon.
Like what?
I don't know. You just,
Dude, I was actually about to buy this alien thing on TV.
exactly,
last
bro.
night.
What the fuck, see?
it was better, but it was like $700, and he's like, "Bro, this alien statue so
It was
sick.
like
Should I
this
buy it?"
big. I was like, that looks sick in my room, just in the corner. What about you, Tom? Where do you see yourself?
Just business, I think.
Yeah.
I have as many businesses, all my fingers in as many business pies as possible. I think I've already got a couple, which is good. I
think you got something starting up that's really good that not many people have gotten into.
the management. Yeah.
Do you want to elaborate on that or not?
Probably not. People steal my fucking idea.
Yeah, dude. I think Tom's got like really good. Tom, you come up with like credit to you, like this is a bit deep, but like you actually like pretty intelligent.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you. No, everyone says that. Just you got to play a character, a facade almost, especially like on the podcast or when you interact with people like online. You play a different character, and everyone gets. It's the same with the Marmalade Boys. I'll mention them again. I had a brunch with them yesterday.
yeah,
They play these jokers like they play these dumb jokers like online.
Yeah.
And you sit down and talk to him, especially Jara Davis. He's so switched on, and they're all switched on, like equally switched on.
Yeah.
And it just reflects their success. So like no one is doing well on social media by luck.
yeah.
They're all switched on. They all know what they're doing. They're all just very good at what they do. So it's just like
Bit of a stretch, like Jake Paul. Like, people think he's a dickhead wanker.
That's just the
Bro,
persona.
he's the smartest.
Same with his brother.
Yeah.
No, but I think just as many business endeavors as possible for me. I think.
Yeah, definitely.
And then just retire early.
What's the next one?
This is probably getting towards the Big Brother advice. We'll do it anyway because I think Luke's got some Big Brother advice. Best way to approach talking to girls and maintaining a healthy relationship.
I think we touched on this a bit. I don't know.
All right, we'll do the maintaining a healthy relationship part.
Yeah, I think we say it so much. Communication.
Yeah.
Just that's it. Like if you communicate, obviously have the trust and all that. If you don't trust your partner, there's like really, it's gonna be a hard relationship to go through.
Yeah,
because-
trust, communication, and just loyalty probably.
Yeah, genuinely. Luke?
I was like trying to think. I feel like it might stem from the very start of just being like open and honest person.
Yeah.
From the very beginning, no secrets,
Yeah,
and then kind of from there you kind of develop trust. It's all like takes time to develop all these things, like being loyal, like trusting people. So it takes a while. But I think that's probably the key to a healthy relationship, just being a nice person to your partner.
Yeah, definitely.
And probably like compromising both for each other.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Hey, you know the funniest thing was, I was gonna say this in like the true or not true, but I have to say it now because I'm gonna forget it. So on the weekend, you know how me and you just like went off?
Yeah.
Diezel was talking to a 40-year-old man.
Oh,
And
no.
had a beer with him.
No, he was
the
older.
guy drank half his beer, got up and left.
No.
The old guy was there by himself, and Diezel chewed his ear off so much that he got up and left.
No, the guy
it was an old man.
He was like
there.
70.
There was an old man there by
It's even
himself.
worse. You ruined his night.
Can I say, okay, so after, we'll touch on it later, long story short, I got vomited on, and I was having a crap night, and then got to the SB. I was like, Tom and Luke are pissing me off, like so much. No, mainly you, Luke. You pissed me off on the weekend for some reason.
You're just a hater, mate.
No, I don't know why. Anyways, I sat down. I had a drink. It was like a soda water. It was literally a soda water. And I go up to this guy. I was just sitting by myself, and then I go up to this guy like next to me, and I like was watching the footy. I was watching Jai Cully highlights, mate. West Coast. You see his goal? It's pretty good. Anyways, moving on. I sat next to this guy, and I'm like, "How you doing, mate?" He's like, "Good." I'm like, "How's your night?" He's like, "Good." And I'm like, "What'd you get up to?" He's like, "Not much." And I was like, "Oh yeah."
Didn't get the hint.
And I was like, "What are you drinking?" And he's like, "Beer." And I'm like, "Fuck, this guy hates me." And then I like moved my chair because it was like rocking a bit. I think he thought I was getting closer. So fucking literally gets up and fucking walks off. Left his half drinking beer like on the table.
And he's like, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah. No, it's pretty funny.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So who's the annoying one on the night out?
Yeah, fucking.
Move on.
All right. Well,
Big brother advice. Is it?
we got a Big Brother advice. Obviously, welcome back to probably one of my favorite segments, Big Brother advice, where the audience sends in topics or things that they want us to discuss, and we unpack. So we've got something sent in, and we'll go from there. The fuck you doing, motherfucker? All right, here we go. Hi, my name is Liberty. I really enjoy your Big Brother advice. My girlfriend is in a relationship with a guy. He doesn't appreciate her, doesn't treat her very nicely, and I can see that from an outside perspective. I tried to tell her to break up with him, but she doesn't listen. I don't know what more I can do. She's always crying and coming to me about how badly he treats her. What would you say if you knew that your friend's girlfriend or boyfriend wasn't very nice and not treating your friend very nicely? What would you say to her? It's a difficult one because it's not really... Obviously, it's not your place in the sense that it's their relationship, it's their choice of who they hang out with. But obviously, if they're not treating them nicely and you're having to deal with it and hear it, you obviously feel like you have a say in it.
There's honestly nothing they can do. The only thing that you can do is just say your opinion and then let your friend sort it out. Because you can't really tell your friend something that she doesn't want to hear. Like, obviously, you can and say your own opinion, but like, your opinion means nothing to her sometimes, probably. Like in the nicest way possible. Like if I had a girlfriend, she was treating me bad, and you were like to me, "Dude, she's treating you bad," I'd like obviously consider like if she is or not.
I think we've all probably got a good radar in the sense, personally speaking, if this happened to either of us, we identify it pretty early.
Yeah.
That maybe she's not the nicest. I think Luke's definitely said to me a couple of times. I've said to him when he's I've met someone he's talking to and they've rubbed me the wrong way or something. I'm like, mate, like this is she's not a nice person.
Yeah.
And we're right. Like Luke's right. I'm right 90% of the time. So
I feel like your instincts are always right.
Yeah.
Hi, I don't let anyone know I've sent this. I've never liked the thought of going on a sit-down dinners as I have high anxiety about sitting down and it going badly. I feel like I would be nervous as I needed to be more low-key and chill vibes. Any ideas?
Date ideas?
Yeah, so date ideas. So yeah, this is a girl sent it in.
I've done it a couple of times. I don't know if I want to put that in there. But fish and chips like on the beach or something, you just like it's more of a summer thing or a warm weather type thing. But it's almost so casual to the point like it eliminates any awkwardness.
Yeah, true.
I just found that especially Brighton's really good for it as well. You just go to a fish and chip shop, walk down to Brighton Beach and have a seat at the beach.
The amount of dates not the amount of dates, but we've had a few dates with Tom of him doing that exact thing, so it works.
If he does it to you, don't feel special.
I have a video of him with with the girl that you used to be seeing.
Yeah.
The first time that they went on a date, he went down to the beach. I was like, probably like 200 meters away, just watching them, just like videoing them and stuff. But she had no idea.
Yeah.
I was like walking down the beach. I was like, is that Tom?
Like if you want to take him out, drinks first, dinner second, because you can get a good vibe. Just say drinks or whatever, and then get drinks, and then you can just lead to like, oh, you want to get some like pizza or something.
Real. Hey, you have drinks to pizza, but fuck it.
Pizza. Diezel loves pizza.
Well, I think, yeah. So if you want to go on a more casual date, I think it's easy just to go get something and go for a walk, or like walk and talk while you eat, or go sit down.
Yeah, have two activities done at once.
Yeah.
That you can kind of subconsciously do and put awkwardness aside.
Yeah.
How's your mini golf date?
Yeah.
If you suck at mini golf, you're just like, sheesh,
Yeah, it's kind of awkward.
weird. Yeah.
I'm curious now.
What's like the probably roguest date you've ever been on? Or like the most unique, Luke?
I don't go on dates.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
I don't go on dates.
You heard it here first, people. These are, why not?
Because I don't. No, I know where you're going with this. No, I don't go on. I've never really been a date person unless it was like some like.
He's a tight ass.
I'm a tight. Fuck off. You're a tight ass. No, Luke. No, none of you's a tight asses actually.
yeah, you don't cut me. I spent way too much money on everything.
Yeah.
I think
I spend too much money on Luke to take anyone on dates.
Yeah. What's your most rogue date, Luke?
My most rogue date, I've probably had a few rogue ones in my time. The most rogue one was I was seeing this girl and she asked me to come over.
Yeah.
And I didn't think anything of it, but it was like her 5 brothers and 3 sisters all at the dinner table, and they were all just like staring me down. I felt so awkward.
Yeah.
I was like a little kid trying to eat it, and I was like, hey, I'm like, good.
Yeah.
I was so nervous. I think that's probably the worst one.
Yeah, that'd be the worst situation. Imagine like going to a house, meeting everyone for the first time.
Yeah.
Family.
And the dad was like questioning me and it's like asking if I'm a good guy, like in front of everyone.
Like why?
And I was there just like
be
mate.
mature, mate. I'm a little kid, man. Leave me alone.
This is like when I was like 16, so shout out.
I went on one to Crown. How's it? So I went on one to Crown.
Gambling.
No, well, this is the story. I went on to Crown with this chick at like first time meeting type shit as well.
Yeah.
I thought we were just gonna go to a restaurant. We get to Crown, we end up at the casino.
Yeah.
I'm like, this chick's a fucking fiend. Like she's gambling, fucking so much money. And I'm like, a bit of a red flag.
Yeah.
And then we end up going. We didn't eat at Crown. We ate at some restaurant. I don't even know. She like picked it out. Yeah, which is good. Props to her for picking a restaurant.
She's done what you've done.
I got played.
That's probably her beach spot.
So the gambling addiction was the first red flag.
Yeah.
And the second one was we're sitting at dinner, and I'm like, oh, like what are you doing this week? Like what's on? She goes, oh, like on Wednesday night, I want to go to the park and try acid with my friends. I'm like, what?
Jesus Christ.
What? She's like, yeah, I want to try acid. I'm like, all right, that's a fucking major red flag number 2.
Yeah.
Like what? It just caught me so off guard. Like how?
So is this where your acid addiction and gambling?
Yeah, that's where it comes from. That
Where it
chick. I'm
comes from.
dating her now. No,
Yeah.
nah. Right. That was Big Brother advice. It's been a staple piece of season 1, and hopefully we can transition to season 2. So stay tuned.
Welcome back to my second favorite segment, True or Not True, where people send in things that the boys have been doing, or I get to the bottom of true or not true. So effectively, I ask him if it's true or if it's not. And I've got a few ones because the boys' antics on the weekend. Have a few. All right, Tom.
Yeah.
True or not true, you went to an influencer event and thought it'd be funny to take photos deep-throating the massive Grey Goose bottle in front of a photographer. We haven't been invited to another one since.
Maybe. I don't know.
I just want to know if it's true.
I think there's a photo of it. I don't remember it, but there's a photo of it. But yeah, that was a great influencer event.
So I just want to know if that's...
Potentially. Yep, there you go.
No lies. There you go. So it is true.
Great.
We were at an influencer event and Tom was a little bit intoxicated. Thought it'd be funny to start deep throwing the massive Grey Goose bottle. So
Fuck, Diezel's got his diary out early. Here we
I
go.
like it. This is cool.
Right.
True or not true, Tom? You have a third nipple. I've heard from anonymous sources that you do. And it's not on your chest.
Not true. I don't know. Not true.
How would
It's
your
like,
third nipple be? It's not on your chest, wouldn't it?
yeah, mate, mystery.
Mystery. Not true. He's scratching his head.
True or not true? On the DNM account, we received a DM last night from a person requesting Big Brother advice.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward an hour and a half, you are both at the person's house.
Hey, Adam. No. Books away. Luke was at the house. I came with him. I didn't know where we were going or who it was. He just said, "Can you come with me? I don't want to be alone."
So this is a listener of the show, and they've sent in Big Brother advice.
And he's sleeping with fans now. That's fucked up, bro.
Diezel's diary is back this week after a hiatus last week. We didn't have time last week, so he's back bigger and better than ever. So enjoy.
Amigo. Pleasure. Thanks for having me on, boys. All right. When I was younger, a teacher showed me a photo of a huge cock.
What the fuck?
So when we were younger, I was in year 8. We had a group chat called G Chat, and it was not on your phones. It was on our laptops, and it was on Google Docs. And in this group chat, we would all send like fucked up things like memes, photos, and all that. And I happened to send a photo of Shrek as a transgender, the guy with the world's biggest penis, and like all this other stuff. And like I was young, I made a mistake. Like it's funny,
But
but
what are we talking about?
I was like, how old are you in year 8? 14? 13?
So, whatever you're in year 8.
Anyways, so I got called to the principal's office and I had no idea what was going on. Apparently they access Google Doc documents or whatever. Anyways, the teacher sits me down and I sit down and he's like, Diezel, before we start, do you have anything to own up to? And I said, no. I was like scared because I've done multiple things and I didn't know if they knew. Anyways, I was like, which one could this be? I was like, could it be this, this, or this? I'm not going to say what. Anyways, the teacher sits me down. Mr. I remember him. He was a lovely guy. Anyways, that's so fucked. He was a normal guy. He's done
Treated you
nothing.
well, yeah.
Treated me well. Sits me down and he goes, Diezel, pulls out the photos, grabs them, puts them on the table. I'm looking at, me and him are looking at the guy with the world's biggest penis. And it's like hanging to the ground. And I'm trying not to keep, like, I'm trying to keep a straight face.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and he's like, did you send this into this group chat? And then I'm like, what is it? And I look down and he's like, I think it's pretty obvious what it is. And I was just like, no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I denied it.
He was going with the lie.
And he's like, Diezel, the time that you sent this was when we were watching the preppies in assembly perform their fucking end of year dance.
So Diezel's in the audience on the back on his phone, like sending in fucking
memes.
Shrek with the fucking.
So me and him are looking at this. I couldn't go on end of year swimming carnival. I couldn't go on all these things, and I got flamed, suspended, and had to pick up rubbish at lunch.
That's pretty brutal.
Well done, mate. That's
I hope that could top the other ones off.
Oh yeah. Hopefully, season 2, episode 1. I've heard he's got a bigger story for Diezel's diary.
I thought I'd save it for season 1.
So stay tuned for season 2. And Diezel's diary has also been a great addition to this season. So yeah, get keen. So we're back with another listener favorite. We're back with
I love this.
the DNM review. So for those tuning in for the first time, wheel spins. Whoever's name it lands on the first time, they surrender their phone. Whoever's name it lands on the second time, the person whose name it landed on calls someone off the person's phone and pretends to stitch them up. Basically, it's good fun. So we'll give it a spin. Spinning up.
Ooh, yeah.
Diezel's nervous.
Oh shit.
Phone has been surrendered.
Diezel.
Surrender your phone.
Surrender your phone.
I'm so scared.
There we go.
And who spins it? We need to do that.
Who's ideal here?
I feel like yours would be more entertaining. I don't know about you. I feel like people would know it's you. I don't know. Has to be one of you.
Oh, it's gonna be me.
Fuck. I wanted to stitch you up so
Yeah.
badly.
Here we go.
Oh.
The
All
dream
right.
combo, baby. Let's get it. You called my own auntie last time. She didn't even know it was you.
Yeah, but like, yeah. She would think I'm a flog.
Grandma and grandpa.
If you want to do grandma and grandpa, you have one more
No,
lifeline.
They would think it's so disrespectful.
All right, one more lifeline.
Yeah,
You sure you wanna
can't-
use it?
Oh,
All right, you have to call this
You have to
person.
call
You
this
have
person.
to. Like, there's no other way around it. You have to call this person. Reese.
Reese Woodall, that's his brother.
Fuck it.
Yeah, do it.
What do you call him, Reese?
Do you want to explain who it is?
What?
Reese, my boy.
Yo,
What's going on?
not much.
What are you doing?
Working.
All right, all day.
Yes.
You want to get coffee later?
What?
I'm laying in bed and I'm just thinking of you and would love to get a coffee later and just talk about me and
Oh yeah. Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome, wouldn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
I miss you. Also, there's one more thing. Have you seen my podcast?
I have.
Do you follow us?
No.
Can you by any chance at all go on Spotify and rate it 5 stars?
I'll have to think about that one.
Okay. What are you doing?
Working, like I just said.
Working hard?
Yeah, I am, actually.
What's work again?
Work.
Yeah, what you make it sound sus.
What do you mean?
Like working on the streets or working
A trade.
a trade?
Yeah.
I love you.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
What?
Shut the fuck up, cunt.
I love you.
No.
Why?
Oh,
Say
I'm looking
it.
in this hole.
Say it back. Say it back.
No. Fuck off.
I'm thinking of you.
Okay. You can keep thinking of me then.
Reese, that was Tom.
We just wanted to like go over a few of our guests that we've had on, just kind of like a season recap. So first, I'm going to like just talk a little bit
about what they taught us, what we got from them, and how it was
funny behind the scenes as well.
Yeah.
So we got Sam was our first one.
Absolute clutch, absolute legend.
Yeah, legend. Well, now we've actually become a bit better friends, and she's obviously been helping us out with the potty, so we're super grateful for her.
Yeah.
But it's funny because we were talking about how we look back on things and we just think it's so bad. Like when I look back on that episode, I'm like, gosh, like we were horrible.
No, you were all right.
You just didn't talk.
Yeah, Diezel just didn't speak.
What do I speak about?
Nothing.
Exactly.
And then we had just us, and then it was Prime episode 3.
King. Love that.
King
We
Prime.
were also, at this point in time, we were also not sure what direction we wanted the podcast to go.
Yeah.
So it was good as we had guests, it kind of unfolded of the direction that we wanted to go.
And we were still learning as we go, still new.
I'd love to get Prime on again, just like.
Well, I think we will. That's on the cards. Yeah.
Because he could talk more about like what he does, like in his everyday life now. You know.
Yeah. Bingo. No, it was great to have him on. We're good friends with him and see him probably like twice.
I think with Prime, I loved his perspective, but obviously he's been in the space for a lot longer. The way that he dealt with the hate and how he kind of overcame that. And he kind of gave us some bit of advice on how to kind of overcome, obviously, those obstacles early on. Yeah. So, which we definitely appreciate. And it changed my perspective slightly and not to let the hate kind of bother you.
Yeah.
So,
and then I think we had Ned Lester straight away, which was clutch. He's like, Ned is like his face and name are like hot word on TikTok.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, like everyone loves his name.
I know, he goes viral.
Whenever someone like says his name, it's like, oh, you know Ned Lester. It's like, it's just Ned.
It's just Ned.
But when he was on last week, like,
God,
we need to make a video of like
him just sitting there like vibing
he was
out.
Just fucking around.
Every time I was talking to Mick, I was looking over and he was doing something rare, like putting the lip balm. He like pulled out a muffin. Where the fuck did he pull out a muffin from?
Yeah. No, it was good.
Ned's
also a good friend of the show. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back on again. Bo Brooks was straight after that.
Oh, huge story.
Insightful episode. Numbers wise wasn't the best, but amazing episode. Like learning wise.
Still probably one of my favorite ones. I just loved hearing the in and outs of his stories.
Yeah. I think if you haven't listened to that story, I think
definitely give that one a listen.
Go tune in because it's fucking amazing.
I feel like for people listening at home or listening to that, didn't understand how big he was borderline an A-list celebrity.
Yeah, for like a couple of years.
For a couple of years, which he was like huge, living in LA, like living opposite Justin Bieber's house. Like obviously you didn't want to talk about that, but he was a very, very high profile celebrity.
I think whoever can relate to something that they had that was really appreciative, that they loved and all that, would really appreciate that episode.
Yeah. And obviously his story is very unique. We appreciated it. So on to the next one.
So then we had the different studio. Then straight after that was Delaney Troon, which we have just received the GoFundMe link for her cause, which will probably be in the description of this video. But that was amazing. That was also very good.
Inspiring.
Yeah.
So if anyone did miss that, she's just raising awareness for men's mental health.
Join in.
And she's doing a bit of a challenge, so it'd be
Go run with her.
Support would be
Any
great.
brands that want to get involved, hit her up.
Yeah, and go run a couple with her.
And then we had probably another one of my favorites. We had Mick
And Ned.
and Ned. But yeah, he obviously some recent developments within that space, which we're not going to touch on.
Yeah.
But I really liked his
very
outlook.
mature. He's a bit older. You can definitely tell that. And he's just a chill bloke. Like you can tell he's experienced a lot and
Father figure.
amazing bloke to have in your corner, I think, as well.
Yeah,
so he's backing us up and we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then that was our guest. Then we got this one, which is kind of like a season recap.
Yeah.
And obviously, I just want to talk about what season 2 will look at. Obviously, for everyone listening, you will kind of see it unfold slowly, but we have acquired a manager. So she'll be helping out behind the scenes, which is good. Give us a little bit more structure and direction. And that's kind of like the direction we want to go.
Yeah.
But do you want to talk about?
Well, I think we'll just use this as a double as our conclusion, which is like, I don't know, it's been great. The first 10 episodes, 10 weeks now, that means since we started, just over 2.5 months. So it's been huge. Yeah, we can't thank you guys enough for the support, all the engagement, all the hate, everything. It's been, no matter what way you look at it, it's changed our lives either way, like significantly. Like 2.5 months ago to where we are now is fucking so unbelievably different in such a short amount of time. And if one season of a podcast can do that, I'd hate to know what 3 or 4 can do. So now we appreciate all your support and ongoing support and all of our loyal, very, very loyal haters who are still in our corner. I know that you're supporting deep down. We're not going to go away. So
Yeah, we as Tom was saying, we really do appreciate it. So thank you for everyone supporting and all the nice comments, the DMs. We do see it and we do really appreciate it. So thank you.
To that is conclusion.
Yep.
End of season 1.
Season 1.
Episode 10. Thanks
Season
so
2,
much.
logo and shit are dropping soon. We'll give a giveaway of a t-shirt. Everything is coming soon. We've got a lot lined up.
Giveaway of a t-shirt. What do you
Sammy
mean?
called me back.
You'll see. We're not going to say anything yet. Follow our socials on Instagram at DNM Cast, TikTok, everything. We'll announce everything there, giving away a bunch of shit to announce our season 2 giveaway. So follow.
Perfect.
Let's get it.
Jump on it.
Thanks for watching. We love you all.
Appreciate
Goodbye.
it. See you in season 2.
Shout out C for Capital.
Let's go.
Oh, that went fast.
Yeah.
10 eps.